My name is Michael Leonard, and this is the story. So, once upon a time, there is a guy named Steve. Steve was very rich. Steve was famous and notorious and well known for the way he dressed and the way he looked. Well, Steve one day happened to stumble on this rock. Yes, this magical colored rock. It just so happened to be purple. And as he picked up this purple covered growing rock, yes, it was growing. Like as
Look in the bathroom. Hey, Michael.
Hey.
I'm gonna pee. Hi, Michael Leonard.
Hello. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. I'll continue the story in my room. Anyways, as Jim picked up this rock, it was glowing. It was magnificent. It caught his eye and he almost fell in love with it. Now, plot twist, he was also married to a beautiful woman named Jay. I'll call it Jay because, well, I'm not too catchy when it comes to names. So, Jeff and Jay, haha, JJ, he brought home the rock and he was almost magnetized by it. He was so indulged into its beauty that he almost forgot his wife. And then his wife seen it and she was like, "Bye, Fuchsia!" And that whole argument happened, and they were having a tussle with the bustle that happened to be over a rock. Not another woman, not another man, but a rock. Come on now. And so now half of you are wondering, is this a real story? That's the fun part. That's for me to know and you to find out. Anyways, as Jeff was defending his poor innocent rock, the rock got bigger. The rock got more beautiful, I guess. It got wider in diameter, and everybody wanted this rock because, dang, that rock was luscious. And as the rock got bigger, and he started to carrying it around, he started carrying it, and they started to get heavy. And he's like, "Man, it's getting hard to carry this alone. I wish I had my wife with me." Later that day, what I didn't tell you was, over that fight, accidentally he threw the rock at her. And she happened to go inside the rock, never to be seen again. And, back to the future, he was carrying the rock and he was going over the events that happened so forth in his life with this rock. He thought of how he picked it up and how he wanted it and how he loathed it, aka loved it so much that his wife got absorbed into it. And he was actually, not once did the thought in his mind say, "How do I get my wife out?" Instead, he's like, it felt so good. Now, as disturbing as that may be, or it may seem, also keep in mind that he came from an abusive situation. His family, his mom, every time he would go over for Thanksgiving dinner, or any time, in any occasion at all, she would always make fun and always poke fun, thinking that she was better. So, you all have those people that will poke fun at you. Well, Jeff, they did it to him every single day. And eventually, he got tired of it. So what he did was, he went over to his mom's house. His dad was sitting on the couch, drinking his beer as they were growing up. He can remember his dad telling him to go fetch him a beer, and he did as such. And then, if the beer wasn't the right temperature, he would slap Jeff. It was so bad and so gruesome. Sometimes he would throw bottles at Jeff, and Jeff, because he's a ninja, he rolled out of the way, and then his dad passed out. Jeff, remembering all this, he was like, "You know what? One day I will get you guys back." And so he had this rock, and as he was walking up the door, the surroundings got darker. The wind started to pick up almost, and a dawning sight began to land on him. As he opens the door, someone hurries up and opens it up for him. It was his mom. She's like, "Jeff, I love you. And just as she said that, the rock, almost on his own, sucked his mom up. As he looks at the rock, he is now dumbfounded. He's realized what's going on and what the rock's doing. The rock is taking away everything, whether it's good or bad, whether they apologize or not. Then a little boy on the bike starts riding down the street, hurrying up the pass to get home because it's starting to thunder. It's starting to thunder now. It gets darker. The rock shines a luminous purple. It's strong, radiant purple. That almost like a lighthouse, things come to it. People from all over seen this light. And curiosity kills the cat. Have you ever heard of that? We're about to find out something else. The rock starts illuminating. The dad is on the couch sleeping. There's his chair and then there's his couch. The thing, as he walks up, the dad almost instantly wakes up from his drunkenness and says, "Jeff, I'm sorry." And it absorbs his dad. At this point, he's freaking out and he's scared and he tries to throw the rock, but the thing is, the rock stayed on his hand. The rock stayed. And as he started to hit his hand with the rock onto the wall, trying to unhinge this force that's on him, just trying everything possible, trying to cut it off his hand. And he tried to cut his hand off, but he couldn't. He couldn't. So he wanted to stay alone. But the thing was, think of it like zombies. If anyone's ever played Black Ops, think of all those zombies that try to crawl through the window and all that other stuff. Yeah, people started acting crazy. People started coming towards Jeff. Jeff is now scared, not only for his life, but for others, because they could have the same fate as his ma, his pa, and as well his wife. Oh, and that boy on the bike? It took him too. He was so petrified, I think more for the people than he was himself. And because of this, Jeff goes to the basement and locks the door. The rock gets bigger and bigger. The rock starts to gain more weight. Almost in its facial region almost starts to look like a real face. Now, keep that in mind. Boom, boom, boom. The door. Boom, boom, boom. People are clawing at the bits to come down to the basement to where Jeff lies with this rock. The luminance of this purple rock is shown throughout under the doorstep. You know how there's the door and then there's a little crease under the door? The shadow, the radiant purple rises and it catches the people's eye. Even from the window that was right next to the basement, people started to hit on the window to get down to the basement. It was almost as if it was attracting for a certain doom. Attracting for life. It was hungry, and in order to eat, it had to draw its prey, draw its victims. He just happened to be its disciple. Sometimes in life, we get drawn into things that are poison, but we don't see the poison until it's too late. Back to the story. As the door is getting kicked open and ripped open, the people start to put their hands through the doors. They start to reach out. They say, I'm coming for you. They open up, ended up breaking the door, and as it falls down, the helpless bodies fall down with it, not knowing what fate they will lie. As this happens, Jeff tries to do anything he can, anything to grab to fight, to keep them away at a distance so the rock doesn't absorb them as his parents and his wife and the boy. So he took, for some reason I guess they had a propane tank, and he tried to bust it open, tried to do anything he could because he had a lighter in his pocket and he was about to light it on fire so everyone would die and hopefully the rock would go with. But the rock got heavier and his hand finally crushed to the ground. He couldn't move. The rock was so heavy, and this time it was up to his elbow. The rock was almost absorbing him. He's now wanting to get out, but he doesn't know how. He's panicking, he's freaking. The people are coming. Kind of like the British are coming. Woohoo. Sorry, I just had to. Anyways, he as he fights and as he's trying to, with one hand, and here's a twist. He only had one hand. Yep. So, as he's trying to get his hand out, he looks, and the people are surrounding him. The people are coming. The people are, with their needy hands, they're trying to claw at him. His skin, his back starts to get tore up. They're ruthless. The rock, and it almost shines as a red. It went from a purple to a red, almost as rage. As he's fighting and trying to, and the people are getting more aggressive and they're tearing him apart, he finds himself in the position where he doesn't feel anything no more. He finds that it doesn't hurt. He finds that his pain and sorrow was needless, non-needed. And whatever faith lies, he was going to take it. So as he starts to get tore up, and you could see his bones, he says, "I'm sorry." And he too gets sucked into the rock. All the people as well get sucked into the rock. This rock just keeps growing and growing, almost like an addiction. It grows and grows and sucks you in. And eventually, everyone around there was sucked in. And just before you thought I was going to take everyone else, the rock cracked. Now some of you might think, Michael, why'd you tell that story? One, it popped in my head. Two, it is a story I made up. And three, I just wanted to put something close to when I see someone, what I feel addiction is, when you're addicted to something, and what it does to you and the people around you. At first, it's ever so fun. It's enjoyable. And maybe throughout the addiction, it's enjoyable. Just know those people that love you, those people that are around you, an addiction isn't worth them dying, them suffering. Take it to heart that your life is worth something, and you can overcome your addiction, no matter what it is. Each day that we live is a new day. To wake up, to breathe. Because as you close your eyes to sleep, that could be your last. And for all those fights you gotten into, all those people you said I hated you, I wish you were dead. People take that to heart. And just like that rock, you don't know when it's hurting until it's too late. Until your back's against the wall and you're cornered. And I think of this like death too. Just before you die, all your hopes, all your dreams, all your unmade promises, will just look around you. They'll say, we were you. And with us, you could have been anything. So you guys watching this video, I beg, and I beg. Live life to the fullest. Love yourself for who you are. And get better every single day. This life, we blame the government. We're always so quick to blame people, but we never point the finger at ourselves. In order to get this life beautiful and better, you gotta be beautiful and better too. And I'm not talking physically, girls. I'm not talking physically, guys. In here, love yourself first before you go and loving on other people and impacting other people. Love and respect yourself, because that is like a disease. When you love yourself and when you respect yourself, when people watch, people learn from that and they respect you and they also grow inside. So like you guys watching my videos, hi, my name is Michael. Those that are new, I just started YouTube and I'm so honored to be doing this because this is something I really love to do. Right now I might not have the best audio, I might not have the best picture, but our surroundings, but it's what I love to do. And if you have that passion as well, I did a video on it's called YouTube content. Watch that video if you're into making videos. I highly suggest it. Just love yourself for who you are and those around you, because we're not perfect. We all make faults. We all do things that some could call crazy, and we're all a special type of crazy. So whether you're really intelligent or you may not be doing well, have confidence in yourself. Love yourself. And I promise you, my goal is to every day when I make videos or whenever I do, I impact at least one person's life. That's my goal. That's my why. And something I want to ask you. What is your why? What is your why? Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my story and the talk afterwards. If you liked my video, please like, and as well, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would invite you to subscribe, because I'm a motivator, I do stories, I play games, and I'm funny. Not in this video. This video was a little serious, so I promise not all my videos are like this, but it's just thoughtful. That's what it is. This video is thoughtful. It has a serious, but we can build off this. Each and every one of us that watched this. Yeah, and those little kids that were in the beginning of the story out there, that was my cousins, so yeah. I was in the bathroom because it has the best light, but then I said, it's okay, I'll come in here. And that shirt, that's my championship shirt for bench press, because I do competitions, so, and I love doing it too. And it was for school, so, and I loved it, so I might get into that. And yeah, and I'm a wrestler. Those were from this year. I was regional and sectional champ, and I beat the first round in semi-state, and I lost to the ticket round to go to state for the Indiana. So yeah, I'm a sophomore going into my junior year this year. So yeah, I'm only 17 years of age, but it doesn't matter about age. You can get motivated anywhere, any age. There was a 5-year-old that motivated me. So there you go. Life's funny if you let it happen. So thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. If you really liked this video and you got something out of it, please like and share it. That'd be awesome. You guys are all amazing, each and every one of you. I respect that. Message me anytime if you guys have questions about anything. I'm an open book. I'd be happy to talk to you guys. and gals. I don't like pushing people away. So be safe, be you, and have an amazing day. And as always, stay you and become better every single day. My name is Michael Leonard, and signing out.